Today, a new lead prosecutor is taking over Georgia's alleged election interference case involving President Donald Trump. The fate of the case had been in limbo since the removal of Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis. Atlanta News First Niamani Watson has the latest. She joins us outside of the Fulton County Courthouse.
The new prosecutor is Pete Skandalakis, the executive director of the Prosecuting Attorneys Council of Georgia. The agency was in charge of naming a new prosecutor. Skandalakis says after a lot of consideration, he decided to appoint himself.
I think the public wants some finality. Make a decision. Let's go.
Atlanta News First sat down with Skandalakis back in September after the Georgia Supreme Court declined to hear an appeal from Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis to stay on the case. Willis announced the indictment back in 2023, accusing President Trump and 18 others of trying to overturn the 2020 election in Georgia. She was removed from the case last year after it was revealed she had a romantic relationship with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade. A judge initially gave Skandalakis 14 days to find a replacement, but extended the deadline to today after Skandalakis requested more time to review the investigative file. Here's what he said about the search in September.
We're going to have to look deeply into what connections the prosecutor I'm looking at had with DA Willis, with the defendants, with other people involved in the case.
In a statement released this morning, Skandalakis says several prosecutors were contacted but declined the appointment. He says he's been working to familiarize himself with the case, including evidence gathered from interviews and witnesses, but says he did not have enough time to complete his review, saying in part, quote, "With Judge McAfee's deadline now upon us and my review still ongoing, I have determined that the best course of action is to appoint myself to the case. This will allow me to complete a comprehensive review and make an informed decision regarding how to best proceed." Earlier this week, President Trump pardoned some of his co-defendants in the election interference case. But Skandalakis says the pardons only apply to federal charges and do not affect state charges. Reporting from outside of the Fulton County Courthouse, I'm Niamani Watson, Atlanta News First.